Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again. Bendle here from Next Level Growth Strategies. Today's tip for getting your business to its next level of profitable growth is about something nearly every organization we meet with actually struggles with. And that thing is this: the shiny new penny. Just look at that, would you? It's clearly better than this one, right? Or is it? Now, if that moment right there elevated your blood pressure just a little, then this week's business tip is definitely for you. And if you weren't exactly sure what I was getting at, stick around because that phenomenon is probably costing your organization a ton of time, effort, and ultimately money every single day. And I'm going to help you get this under control. Okay, so stick around for this week's business tip. You're definitely going to get more than your 2 cents worth. All right, welcome back everyone. Let's jump right on in. There is no lack of stuff organizations can choose to do, and there are all sorts of reasons we might choose to do something. Some good and some, well, not so much. Look, if you're a business leader, unless you've been under a rock for, like forever, you know there is also no lack of different technologies or solutions that we can purchase, license, or build and implement. And there is certainly no lack of salespeople trying to convince us of this. Now, I don't know about you, but I receive tons of emails and LinkedIn messages from all sorts of sales and biz dev people from companies, most of which I've never even heard of, by the way, that are convinced that I absolutely need their services or solution. And if I'm not using their stuff, I'm an idiot. I admit that I do read nearly all of these types of emails or messages. And if it looks like someone actually put in a little effort to make their note more relevant to me or my business, which is probably fewer than 10% of them, by the way, I'll check out their website or LinkedIn company page to see what they're all about. But after I've read them, nearly 90% of these cold sales emails or messages go straight to my digital trash bin. And of the 10% or so that I actually do invest some time learning about, I'd say I maybe wind up setting up a meeting with 1 out of 10 of those. So if you're doing the math, that means maybe 1% of the stuff I receive in my email or LinkedIn messages is potentially relevant to either me or one of our clients. And by relevant, I mean they potentially do something that could help me out. Now, you might be asking how I know whether or not something is going to be relevant or help us or a client out. It's because I've done something that will allow me to know what types of things I might be interested in taking a look at or implementing. And how I know is actually this week's business tip. Now, let me just say that not only is this tip, or you might think of it as a tool, a huge time saver, but it also helps to create laser-sharp focus, helps you prioritize, and like I was mentioning earlier, helps you efficiently filter through all that crap that winds up in your email inbox or LinkedIn messages on a daily basis. All right, so what I'm talking about here is creating a capabilities roadmap. And if this is something that you're interested in, I'll provide a link in the description below to our Capabilities Roadmap template that you can download for free. And for our friends on LinkedIn, you'll find that link in the comments below. So, what is a Capabilities Roadmap and why should you care about creating one or having one? Let me start with that last question first, since I already touched on this a bit earlier. Something we regularly hear from business leaders and owners is that they struggle with getting and keeping their organizations focused. And commonly, that includes resisting the urge to chase this thing, the latest shiny new penny. A capabilities roadmap is something that can help with that. This tool can save you and your organization a ton of time and provide prioritized focus around the set of capabilities you and your organization need or want to have now or at some point in the future to help drive your business to its next level. When developed and utilized properly, a capabilities roadmap can make you more effective and efficient with your time and energies by laying out which shiny pennies might be worth looking at and or pursuing. Now, this isn't magic, and to be honest, it does take a little bit of work to pull it together. But like I already said, this is definitely time well spent because once you do have this and everyone understands it and supports it, you'll be amazed by the amount of alignment and focus it creates and how it reduces a lot of unnecessary distractions. So what a capabilities roadmap boils down to is thoroughly exploring and answering 4 simple questions across all relevant areas or functions of your organization. So here they are. 1. What are our current capabilities? That is, what are we able to do today Think about all the stuff that you do and can do across every function like marketing, operations, customer service, sales, finance, accounting, etc., and list it all down. 2, what capabilities should we have today that we don't? That is, what should we be able to do today? Conferences, industry events, and services like Gartner or Forrester are great sources for this. Now, I'm going to skip ahead to the last question, which is this. 4, what are the ideal capabilities we would like to have? And finally, 3, what interim capabilities will we pursue to serve as a bridge to get us from where we should be today to where we want to be in our ideal state? And that's it. Now, like I said, this will take some time and effort to pull together, but it is absolutely worth it. Think of it like this. If you live in Cleveland and you want to drive to Lukenbach, Texas, you probably wouldn't do this without a GPS, or at least without planning out a route and having a map with you. Your organization's capabilities roadmap is effectively your GPS or your Rand McNally Road Atlas. This is a document that is designed to get you from where you are to where you are wanting to go as effectively and efficiently as possible. And it serves as guardrails to keep you from veering too far off course and spending too much time at the Evel Knievel Museum, which would be a little out of the way. If you, like so many other business leaders that we speak with, feel like it can be a struggle to keep your organization focused and aligned, and it feels like someone is always trying to bring you a shiny new penny, do yourself and your organization a huge favor and pull together your capabilities roadmap. And if this is something you are wanting help with, be sure to give us a call. So there you have it. That's today's tip for getting your organization to its next level of profitable growth by creating clarity, alignment, and consistency. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.